Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we're joined by Freshii. Jack is going to tell us how we can all live just a little bit healthier. Instead of hitting up some of that fast food, we have some really healthy options that he always brings us right over on the west side so you can figure out how to, have a healthier lunch, breakfast, dinner, and just kind of live a better life.
Absolutely.
And you brought a lot today as well. I know we've talked about the juices before, which are my favorite. We have the kimchi bowl. Is that this one?
Yeah, absolutely. So we occasionally put in new menu items. So this one we introduced a couple weeks ago. I had alluded to it on a previous episode. So what we've got going with this one is our brown rice, a little teriyaki sauce, some of the red cabbage, carrots, edamame, some mushrooms, and then we have a hard-boiled egg on there, and the kimchi, a little sriracha sauce, and the sesame seeds. Now, for those not familiar with kimchi, it's a fermented cabbage, comes in different varying degrees of spiciness or heat. This one's a pretty mild one. I've had ones in the past that you take a bite and it puts you in a sweat.
Yeah.
So people have really been liking this. If you like spicy food, kimchi is something that really helps with really good antioxidants, and the sriracha sauce combined with that, it's actually good for your metabolism, kind of speeds things up a little bit.
The capsaicin, right? The capsaicin there speeds up the metabolism?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just a real yummy dish that we're going to be serving for the next couple months at least, and we'll see how things go from there. Also has some little strips of nori, which is the seaweed that we use in our sushito, and so we'll be, we'll also got that going. There's two flavors of that, the kimchi or the chicken teriyaki. And so it's a real delicious one, but a little hard to control. So if you come in and try it out, we'll definitely be able to impress you with that one. A couple other things that I wanted to just show real quickly is our catering. I've had a number of groups call me in the last few weeks that have heard about us, tried us for lunch or dinner, breakfast, and basically said, boy, this is great. I'd like you to bring it into our next meeting, training, etc. And so for a lot of companies that are trying to push the wellness programs, the benefits, seeing employees that are more engaged, more energy. Our motto, once again, at Freshii is eat, energize. So a lot of people after the meetings tell me, man, that was great. Everybody was fueled up, feeling good. We didn't have the big carb crash around 2, 3 o'clock from some of the other meals that we've had in the past. So the feedback that I've been getting is really positive on that. And then once again, just highlighting our juices and smoothies. I brought out some fresh fruit and veggies to show folks in TV land what we're putting in here. So no substitutes, no additives, no chemicals, just pure fruits and veggies is what we're using here. And so if you're looking for like an in-between meal or something to pick you up maybe in the afternoon instead of turning to a soda or coffee, real healthy alternative for you there.
And these juices are fantastic. I didn't think I'd like them. I actually love the things. And I know you were talking about something else we were talking off screen a little bit, frozen kefir.
Yep.
And that's like more of a dessert sort of menu kind of?
Yeah, absolutely. So the difference with kefir, depending on what part of the world or how you want to pronounce it, it's like a healthier frozen yogurt. So the process with it actually goes through a little bit of fermentation, so you get more probiotics than you would in a normal yogurt that you'd buy out of the store or a frozen yogurt, and that really helps your digestive system. So just kind of having that as a little dessert at the end, it's a real nice option. It's low calorie, high taste, and you can mix all the different ingredients that we have on there. We've got all the way from chocolate chips and Oreos to mangoes, blueberries, strawberries, almonds, walnuts, honey, cinnamon. I could go on and on, but it's really options are a lot to give you there.
Mango and fruit are probably the options to go with, I'm thinking. But
yeah, I'd say probably the strawberry blueberry is the combo that I see most people go with.
So it's healthier than frozen yogurt, because frozen yogurt's always considered, that's your healthy alternative to ice cream.
And as far as I know, we're still the only place in town serving frozen kefir. I've had guests come in and tell me that they can't find it anywhere else. And so for some folks, you can either, that's what's in our smoothies, or else you can get in a bowl with the toppings on top.
That's one I'm gonna have to try. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And we want to, obviously hit again on you so you don't get that 2:30, 3 o'clock feeling. It is really high energy food. It's kind of light on your system, good for you, keeps you more energized as opposed to slowing down and being sluggish, I guess you would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you mentioned you're doing some corporate lunches, things like that. The catering's really taking off, so if you do have some of those meetings or visiting with clients, make sure you give Freshii a call because it is a fantastic option. And you also recently just partnered with a local athletic club as well, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Madison Capitals, the minor league hockey team that we've got here in Madison, was looking for a food sponsor, so we're happy to be sponsoring them this season. And I think that'll be a great way of promoting Freshii to all the young athletes out there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of younger kids that are playing hockey like to go to those games to check it out, on the Badger games. So I think working with the Madison Capitals, I'm hoping to see that the players themselves too are eating it maybe before games or before they go on road trips and maybe feeling the difference from what they've been eating in the past.
Taking it on the road with them, that'd probably be a better idea.
Yeah, absolutely. And then right across the street from Freshie is Memorial High School.
Yep.
And they reached out to us as well. They're forming a new gridiron club to support the football team. The new coach, Adam Smith, coming on board now. And so they'd asked us to be a food sponsor as well for one of their game days. So we're real happy about sponsoring the Memorial sports programs and working with them. Once again, giving those athletes that healthier option to pick.
That's fantastic. Good job, Adam. I'm an adopted Memorial fan because it's nowhere near where I came from, so I need a local team. I like Memorial, though. Those are my guys. Now, we have a little bit of time. I want you to give us just some more updates. What's going on with Freshii? Kind of where did it come from? Where did this idea come from? And as good as you're doing now, you know, any chance we might see some more of them around town?
Yeah, absolutely. There'll be some more Freshies opening in the next year for sure. One opened in Appleton about a month ago, and they're doing really well. Freshii started in Toronto 10 years ago. The original name for it was Lettuce Eatery, but they felt kind of...
Lettuce Eatery. I like Freshii better.
Yeah, most people do. It just lends itself to that. We're not just salads, even though we do a great job with those. We're really trying to cover the different gamut here, so people, depending on what their wants and needs are, can really get some, you know, some good healthy food at a low cost. And basically, they've been opening right now about a store or two per week.
Oh, wow.
They just opened one in Dublin, Ireland last week, so they're in Europe, Central America, as far away as Dubai.
Okay.
They've got a number of locations all over the U.S. There's over 20 in the Chicagoland area, so if you're visiting Chicago, it might be a Freshii right nearby. And really their goal is to help people live a healthier lifestyle. On and on now, the science is coming out. I was just watching the morning news today on Good Morning America, and they were saying the same thing, that we really need to get off the sugar and salt diet that is so prevalent in America right now and get more to the fruits and veggies and healthier diets so we can start avoiding some of these issues for health, obesity, diabetes, on and on, all related to diet.
And just with the way things are going, I think there is kind of a culture shift going towards that too. I know I'm starting to eat a lot better than I used to when I was a little kid. It's not, you know, chicken wings and pizza every day. So sometimes you gotta have those fruits and vegetables. And Freshii's a great place to do it if you're on the run. Business meetings, breakfast, lunch, you name it, they have it. And as you can see, some fantastic, very delicious, healthy options. Jack, thanks for joining us here on the Restaurant Show again.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys. We'll be right back.